Yo, 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 guess who's back? It's your boy. Now, one thing that I decided to go back and redo is change up a little few, maybe just a lot of things, really. Okay. I'm gonna stop holding me right there and explain everything because Old Town just couldn't even form a sentence properly. So, we're changing up the challenge a little bit. You can see I'm starting over here, doing everything the same as of when I rolled my stats on the first video. I got the no gauntlets, the no helmet, no weapon until I get great shield, and that's part of the new thing. Is it is strict. You cannot use the weapon until you get the right weapon for your class. So until I get a great shield, I'm not gonna be doing anything. So this is gonna be the journey of me going and getting that done. And with me struggling to even explain everything, eventually I just broke down and stopped talking altogether. So we're doing a voiceover. This is going to be just this one time. The other videos, when I record them, should be perfectly normal. But I'm hoping this will be more entertaining for you guys to watch, and I know it'll be more enjoyable for me to play, because just going through the Great Shield through the entire game until I decide I don't want it anymore, and then I re-roll, get something stupid. Basically, every time you kill a Remembrance boss, you have to re-roll your weapon type and class. Not your equip load, though. That one stays the same. If you guys want to re-roll yours while you're playing, that's completely up to you. I am doing strictly just weapon type and class. So after I kill, let's say, Godric the Grafted with a Great Shield, I'm going to have to go and do weapon type, and let's say I get Dexterity, and then the new weapon class, let's say I get something like Claws. It'll be interesting. Now, when it comes to, well, how does weapon types work exactly, because I never explained it that much in the first video. The way that would work is, if you get strength, you're going to want to use heavy affinities and keen for dexterity affinities. Standard is obviously free game if you haven't gotten that far yet. With us being brand new in the game, we're nowhere close to that just yet. But, at the same time, you shouldn't be equipping the Ash of War that lets you shoot a Glintstone Pebble when you're running strength, because your weapon type should be strength-based. So, for the Ashes of War, there's no finite example of what you can and can't use, but you probably shouldn't use what is obviously not to your type. Now, I did notice a couple things. Fire, not flame art, but fire affinity specifically is strength-based, so I kept that one as strength. And lightning is dexterity-based, so I kept that as dexterity. That way you have some elements in case you get a weapon that's a bit odd. And then poison and blood apparently scales with strength and dexterity, but I'm going to sit that one back to Arcane specifically, just for the simple fact that, well, that way you're not getting a 3 out of 5 chance that you can just sit there with a blood build the entire game. Now, with the equip load for me being the same all the way through, I kind of like the light because it's really challenging. You have to balance between your weapons and your armor, and with a challenge like this where you're mandatory to use weapons, what happens when I get colossal weapons? Am I even going to be able to do anything? At that point, I'm going to have to go look for whatever runes I can, because I'm not going to be able to attack if I'm light load. At that point, I'm breaking the rules, and therefore the challenge has been disqualified. So we're going to try and see if we can make our way around that. But as we make our journey to go get our first Great Shield, I'll be doing the voiceover because Tired Talon was struggling to kind of just play and talk, and form a sentence was even quite the struggle. Now, at this point, we're going to get right into it, and I'm just going to do some voiceovers for what's going on in the game. But before we start, I do want to say, unnamed coworker for legal reasons, thank you very, very, very much for that gift. I appreciate it. Wanted to give you that shout out in this video real quick, because I knew you were going to watch this as soon as it uploads, but thank you again for that. Now, let's get right into what's going on in the game. So basically, we start off by just lighting the Grace, doing our normal thing. Now that we've got Torrent, we're going to head our way over to the forest. One thing I didn't realize was I went the wrong way, and you'll see that here soon. You can see right here I go right past the caravan, and you would usually follow through the left at this point, but for some reason I start crossing this water and end up in Nowheresville, because, who needs a map? Who needs to pay attention to where they're going, right? And you can even see this is not where I'm supposed to be. I spent some time trying to see if there's a spot I could jump across, thinking the forest was just right there, but not really. So after checking the map, I start heading in the right direction. Now I'm officially going in the right way, and I do happen to stop by this grave by accident, and I go, oh, runes, heck yeah. So this ended up helping me in the long run, because when I get the first Great Shield, it actually puts me in a position where I don't have enough strength to use it. So picking those up definitely saved my rear there. And as we make our way over here, I just so conveniently walked right up to where this, I don't even remember what these are called, like well springs or something. And so that was just absolutely convenient. It was pure luck that I managed to not only stop by the grave, but also run right up to that wellspring jump, whatever thingy. And so at this point, as I'm making my way towards my destination, running through the woods, I'm looking at the map again, and I'm like, oh, hey, I should grab the map piece while I'm over here. So, doodle-doodle-doo, go ahead and just casually go that way, forgetting that this is not a very safe place. You can see right there in the distance, craziest thing, the big scary monster, bear. And, you know, instead of running the opposite direction, I decided to pick up that item, because why not? I'm not scared. Why would I be scared of that big bear that could easily take me down in, like, one hit? No, no, no. I'm just gonna run away like nothing. Ah! I'm alright. So anyways, I made it to the river well, and at this point I begin my super long descent downwards. Alrighty, so we are now in this area, which pretty much is not a fun place to be in. It is covered in a lot of dangers, and I am, again, pretty much level 1. I was really worried right about here that I'd just get donked right in the back of the head and go, okay, here we go again. I even decided to make my way over here and grab this grace in case I do end up getting shot. So I go ahead and snag that bad boy right up, and then we go ahead and make our way to where we need to go. Now at this point, I've made it to my destination. It says it's to the west, that is west of this area, and I realized I don't have any stone sword keys. And then when I started looking at the notes, I was like, oh wait, no, it should be next to the thing. And I'm looking at the photo, and it's got a picture of the well, you know, from the front view, right before you go up the staircase. And I'm like, oh, so it's gonna be somewhere around here. And I even go and check the west side over here next to all this camping gear right here. And it's not there either. And I spent probably the next 10 minutes trying to figure it out right before I looked up the video, and it's, yeah, on the surface. So, uh-oh. So at this point, I head right back to Limgrave, and I got one thing in mind, and that is find those stone sword keys. So heading past all those enemies, I make my way towards Stormhill, the Stormhill shack specifically, because it's got a stone sword key right there. So we go ahead and just get on right by these wolves. Hey, don't mind me, no business, man. I'm just passing on by. Go and grab this grace and, you know, grab that stone sword key, and then I'll be right at. Oh, okay. Hold on. We can talk about this. We don't no need to run away. Just like that. Nothing happened. I was perfectly fine. I don't know why you guys were worried. So now we're on our way to get the second one, which, when I was looking at my notes, I thought it would be in that early direction, so I started heading towards the finger reader. Once I got to the reader, I saw that there was an item right here at the end of the bridge, thinking, oh, well, that was pretty easy. It was right here. I didn't even know that was there. And, that wasn't a stone sword key. Well, maybe it's over here. I don't think I've ever been this way before. And I'll tell you what, mind absolutely blown, because I have never gone over here before. And I didn't know that this was a thing, and you'll hear my excitement here in a minute. And as soon as I saw that message, I was absolutely blown away. Never knew about this, and you'll even hear it. What? Wait. What? Oh my. I've beaten this game how many times, and I didn't know you could do that? So yeah, absolutely mind blown. We head our way back to Limgrave and head over to the burnt ruins nearby to grab the stone sword key over there so that we can get over there and finally get that shield, because I'll tell you what, I don't want to play Am I Gonna Die of Fall Damage for the next half an hour once I get to the certain area that allows you to climb down. Instead, 2 stone sword key run was much easier for me, but that also comes with its difficulties. I mean, I come into here and go right past number 1 and number 2, which the first one, of course, is a trap. The second one, however, has the twin blades, like I was mentioning. And I should have went down there and grabbed it, because the twin blades is something that I could potentially roll for. But after I get the stone sword key and get, you know, good old rabies from a rat and possibly 2 hounds as they chase me down, I eventually get my eggs and I book it. Now that we're back down where we need to be, we go ahead and make our way up to the sweet old elevator and slap in those stone sword keys. And just like that, we'll have our first weapon in no time. Alrighty, now that we've made our way up here, we are right where we need to be, so we just need to grab this grace right here and just head west right for the Great Shield. Some of you know exactly what we're grabbing, and for those who don't, well, here you go. And there it is, right under the archer, in between his stinky little legs. We go ahead and climb in there, snag it right up, and boom! We got our first Great Shield, and we are officially ready to start killing things. And at this point, I'm like, bye, sucker. Hope I never see you again, but unfortunately, I probably will. Because over in that area, we're going to need that Great Jar Charm, because that's what's going to allow us to have a better equip load. So, in time, we'll come back and kill that guy. But for right now, I don't want to really fight him. So, I made it back to where I needed to be, realizing, I don't have enough strength. And that's when I remembered the runes. Those runes that I got earlier saved my life here. I was able to get the strength up high enough to be able to wield it. Melina even decided to show up and say, hey, I was just testing you for some reason, even though I hadn't even died yet. But due to my own insanity, for some reason I decided I'm going to go prove I'm good at this game. Just like every Elden Ring player does when they come down here. Fun fact. This was, not a good idea. Come on. Death after death after death. Through pure determination and a little bit of patience, I finally get to this moment right here. Eight to 1, I decided to show him the kind of respect he deserved. The finger. At this point, I went and grabbed the Cypher Pata so that I would have him in case I ever roll for that weapon class, and then I made my way to the Fell Omen to take my first boss victory. Alright, big ugly. I wanted to dodge that so bad. Missed. And that was pretty easy. At this point, I returned back to the stranded graveyard to obtain what is rightfully mine. And it is that thing right there. This is where boys become men. We meet again, old friend. And just like that, he's dead. Didn't even get hit once. Jeez. This is gonna be nice. This weapon is definitely a lot better. Especially with the bleed build it does. It's just way better than than that other weapon we were using, for sure. After my little detour, I decided to make my way towards Godric the Grafted, our first Remembrance boss. But first, we have a few friends to visit.
What are you doing? It's always me.
Does everybody else remember the bird? I remember the bird. Oh. Now that I've moved on from falling in my death, I decide to visit my other old friend. That's revenge. It's revenge for last time. What are you looking at? It's cool. We're gonna get the sneak on him. You won't even see it coming. This'll teach him for killing me that one time. There, you little poop stain. Okay. We're good. We got revenge. Times 2. And we are pretty much back where we left off. And we are doing so much better than we were last time. We are off to a lovely start. I sure said it. We are having ourselves a way better start. Got a nice shield that does a lot of damage and has bleed, which is already broken as is. So let's go ahead and continue to move our way forward. We're going to stop by and grab that talisman for the jump attacks, trying to do more damage that way. And then let's go fight ourselves Godric the Grafted. We're not gonna put up with this though, I'll tell you that much. Ouch. As I put up with it. What am I doing? Am I gonna die? Is this how I die? Is this how I die? I think this is how I die. Never mind, I'm good. Don't worry guys, I'm good. They can't let's just do what we did last time. Let's just climb. Ow. 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 Please let me heal. Thank you. Ow. Oh, I ran out of stamina. Get this guy. No. No. Okay. I got literally kicked to death. Bonk. Alright. So good news. We got the talisman. Bird. Ooh, it's a 2-in-1. Could take the shortcut. We don't really need to talk to Soldier Roger. I don't think there's anything. Actually, I think there is something good over there. Oh, okay. Stupid. Just for shits and giggles, I think we'll grab the other shield while we're here. And we're just gonna not deal with any of that, thanks. Mirror you. Oh! That's what I call not paying attention. Hey, you guys don't mind being distracted by the fanged imps, right? Because I'm gonna leave you guys to deal with that while I just run over here real quick. Bye-bye. I'm just saying, appreciate it if you left me alone. Why'd you come back? You were being a good boy and leaving me alone. Why did you come back? We got this. Yeah. We all know how this goes, Godric. You talk about how cool you are when you're not that cool, and then I mollywop you. If I don't win this fight, the video ends. Alright, this is my last chance to win this. There's none that could possibly go wrong. Oh man. I rolled too early. That's unfortunate. Think I'm scared of you, you big stinky poop stain. Okay, hold on. I'm only a little bit scared of you, alright? Let's just make that clear right now. Get 'em, boys. Did you get hit by that? Get him. Don't give him a chance. Wait, he did it again? Why did he do it again? Oh no! I'm alright. Summons are dead, but I got this. Oh! Sliver of hell. No! Oh no, I didn't think that was gonna hit me. Good thing I was blocking. Let's go! I didn't think I was gonna do it 2 attempts. Let's go. I didn't think I was gonna do it, but I did it, guys. Alright, we got our remembrance, which means we don't need that shield anymore, so we'll have to see exactly what we're looking at. Come next time. See what our next weapon is. Yeah, look at this turd. Look at this loser right here. You know, I got one thing to say to you.